What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a video on mutations, and I'm going to tell you the least to worst mutations, starting with the wet mutation. The wet mutation is probably the worst mutation because it only gives you actually no, overgrown. Overgrown is actually the worst because it only gives you a bigger a bigger fruit and it gives you a little bit of multiplier. Um, but wet is the second worst because it can only get dropped from rain or thunderstorms, but it only gives you a 2 times multiplier. Also, we have up next, the third worst is chilled. Chilled only gives you a 2 times multiplier, just like the wet, but it you can only get it by a polar bear or a frog. Or a what's it called? I had to restart it. I had to restart it. Um, or from like a snowstorm. The fourth worst is the chocolate, because it only gives you a 2 times multiplier. The fifth worst only gives you a 2 times multiplier, just like the rest. The moonlit. Moonlit can only get gotten on lunar and night. And the sixth worst is bloodlet, which gives you a 4 times multiplier. Only can be gotten by the blood moon event, which is rare. The seventh worst is frozen's. So you can get that from wet and chilled. So you can get it from fruits that are wet and chilled. So a fruit has to be wet and then chilled, or chilled and then wet. And then they become frozen, they give you a 10 times multiplier, and can also be done by a polar bear. The eighth worst is golden. Golden gives you a 20 times 20 multiplier, a 1% chance to spawn, replacing normal variant. Crops can also be turned golden by a dragonfly. Now, a 20 times 25. Crops have a chance to become zombified by they have a chance to be zombified by the chicken jockey. That is the zombified. The 10th is the rainbow. The rainbow mutation gives you a 50 times multiplier, a 0.1% chance to spawn, replacing normal variants. Shocked, the 11th, gives you a 50 times multiplier during and only can be gotten by a thunderstorm. And the 12th is and the 13th or 12th, it's going to be celestial. Celestial gives you a times 120 multiplier and can only be obtained by a crop getting starstruck during a meteor shower. And the best one, disco. Obtainable from the disco event. Disco event can only be spawned by admins. Plants with this mutation will be shiny and flashing colors in the order of red, pink, yellow, green, blue. Constantly. That's how you know you have it. And it can only be spawned by admins. So the default gives you +1. Wet chilled chocolate moonlit gives you 2 stacked. The bloodlet 4, frozen 10, zombified 25, shocked 100, celestial 120, and disco 125 multiplier. And those are the best and worst multipliers in Grow Garden. Hope you have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.